What's going on, folks? This is Mr. Apathy, Devlin James, and welcome to Apathy Talk Show TV. Looking at today's world through the eyes of an apathetic 40-year-old black man. It's going to be raw. It's going to be offensive. It's going to be real talk. This is another movie review. Well, I went to see the new James Bond Spectre movie the other night with a close female friend. I was really looking forward to this one because I'm a big fan of the whole James Bond franchise, and I have an extensive collection of Bond movies, going back to the original Bond character, Sean Connery. Now, before I go any further, let me just say that there are no spoilers in this movie review. I won't be giving the entire plot away or anything like that, but I will be giving away hints as to how Spectre ties into the whole classic Bond films, dating all the way back to the 1960s with Sean Connery. And from the very beginning, like with the original Bond flick with Sean Connery, Dr. No, Spectre was the shadow organization behind all the world's terrorism and espionage. So in the movie Spectre, James Bond, played by Daniel Craig, finally comes face to face with the crime syndicate Spectre and the criminal mastermind supervillain behind the organization, Ernst Stavro Blofeld, or just Blofeld. Blofeld is James Bond's greatest enemy, in my opinion. Even in the comedy Austin Powers, the villain Dr. Evil is a spoof off of the villain Blofeld. With the bald head, the scar on the side of his face, and the pet Persian cat in his lap, this is a general image of Blofeld. Back to the movie review. Spectre should have been the big finale to all the current Bond flicks with Daniel Craig. So I went into this movie with high hopes, and in the beginning it seemed as if it was going to be a powerhouse of a movie. The opening scene of Spectre was phenomenal, and there was a number of good action scenes with shootouts, hand-to-hand combat, and a fast-paced car chase scene. But by the middle of the movie, it kind of all fizzles out. Honestly, the movie goes downhill right after James Bond meets his female counterpart. And before any of the women who happen to be listening start calling me a misogynist, it was my female companion who said this. She also said that the movie seemed like it was 3 hours long instead of 2, and I co-signed with her on both comments. If I had to do it over again, I wouldn't have gone to see the movie Spectre in the theaters. I wouldn't even wait for it on DVD. I'd watch it on cable or something if there was nothing else showing. The action becomes too fantastical and cartoonish, and the love scenes are flat and clichéic. And believe me when I say, it pains me to give this movie a bad review, because I had high hopes for it, and I am a James Bond fanatic. But it is what it is. You can go ahead and skip this movie, fellas, and ladies who might be listening. Well, that does it for me and this movie review. So now I turn it back to you, the audience. Did any of you see the movie Spectre? And if you did, how did you feel about it? Did you hate it? Or did you like it? And do you agree with the review that I gave the movie? Please feel free to comment. Take care and stay tuned. Please subscribe. More videos to come.